Welcome to Talking Real. Am I up? Welcome to Talking Real 1000. My bad. I gotta check my volumes. Yo, I'm your host, Poppy J. Alongside me is Wise and B Diff. B Diff. What's going on, gentlemen?
What up? What up? What up?
How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. So, uh, from now on, we're gonna be doing this with. It's not gonna be considered a Thursday night freestyle. We're not gonna freestyle as much. We're going to talk about stuff that really is going on. We're going to talk about stuff that where we're reaching out to people in our respective cities, and we're going to be asking for reaching out for topics, and then we're going to bring it to the platform, and we're going to talk about shit that the people is wondering about, or thinking about, or concerned about, or what however they feel. This week, we're talking about how we feel about shit that we read or that we saw. How you feel? Who got something for the people? Who got something for the
All
people? I
right.
got
So, all right. All
a
right.
line.
All right. So, I
Let's
got.
hold on. For the record, I do have a line of shit. Some real shit. So I'm not here to do too much bullshitting around with dumb shit. So now we all, I mean, not to you, but so the people know that I really do have lineups.
Can I speak now?
Set it off.
All right. So we discussed this shit earlier. That nonsense with the Dr. Seuss stuff. So, you people out there listening,
You can't say you
it
people.
was the publishers. It was the publishers who decided that they did not want to publish these 6 books. It's not that they're banning all Dr. Seuss books. It's these 6 books that the publisher itself deemed socially wrong. It had some racial undertones on them, and I understand. So I applaud them for that decision. But now everybody wants to make it about a cancel culture thing. No, these are just publishers who felt that these books didn't need to be out, needed to be circulated because they promoted the wrong thing, and I respect that. But now everybody's on the uproar talking about, oh, Biden is making Dr. Seuss. I'm like, yo, these people are fucking idiots. Yo, Biden had nothing to do with this. Is the publisher decided that they didn't want these books to be published anymore. And of course, you got these people just got their pennies up in a bunch talking about, oh, they're banning Dr. Seuss. No, man. Again, the publisher decided that they didn't want to publish these 6 books. That's it.
B, what's your take? What's your take, B?
Well, me myself, I seen some illustrations of the book. I didn't know the background that was just saying, but I'm glad they didn't put it out. Whoever decided not to, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I seen some illustrations. It was not favorable towards people of color and Asians. I don't know about anything else, but kudos to whoever decided not to put it out there because we'd have been talking about it a little longer than we talking about it now. And that's all I got to say.
King Sace, you walked right up in here. What's your take on this?
That's good.
Yes, sir.
What was the topic?
The Dr. Seuss.
This.
Listen, I'm not gonna give
with this man, it's just I don't know, man. It's just I don't really got much to say about this. I don't know.
All right, cool. I'll take over. I think me and you think like a little bit. So, what I'm gonna say is, listen, I get it, yo, but what bothers me, and it's not even fuck the Dr. Seuss book, man. And like I said, for some reason, whatever the reason was for whatever illustrations or whatever they do with these Dr. Seuss books, the cartoons part of it, who gives a fuck? I know that those Dr. Seuss books was the closest thing that taught people how to rhyme, how to get rhymes, like how to make a rhyme. This is how music. Listen, niggas started. You get shit from somewhere. So whatever their undertone was and whatever they thought, niggas wasn't even paying that part no mind. It was just rhyme.
So what you're saying is Dr. Seuss created hip hop. That's what you lead into.
Listen. I'm not saying Dr. Seuss.
That's what you lead into.
Listen, you could take it how the fuck you want. I'm telling you that. Remember, listen, you don't give. I don't buy a Dr. Seuss book. I can't tell you that. None of my kids. I never thought about buying a fucking Dr. Seuss book. That wasn't my shit. That was something that happened or ever. That's why I was bugged out that people even talk about it. Half these people don't even buy the shit.
Yeah.
And not just that,
So now he brings that up. Now the company and the producers and the writers want to get a little credit for saying that they wasn't going to put out these books with the racist undertone. Fuck out of here, because now people going to go look for these books.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, it's a big ass scam. Yo, I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Listen, if the rappers don't got to tell the truth, and I ain't talking about the newer day rappers, everything evolves. And a lot of books that taught kids how to rhyme. At all. So that book helped in a way where our creative minds as people, it still helped you put them words and understand the rhyme or understand how.
And the shit is,
you read a Dr. Seuss,
and the 6 books that they're talking about aren't even 6 of the popular. 6 of this, I think they're like 6 of the 6 books that people never really heard of, son.
Son, listen. Besides Green Egg and Ham, which I didn't even fuck with. Because I didn't even know what green eggs. I mean, just the name.
Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat is the only book that I ever really remember.
Me too.
One fish,
Cat in
two
the Hat.
fish, blue fish. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you name them, I probably remember them. But I know the One Fish and I know Cat in the Hat. But outside of that, come on, man. That they just got bad publicity for nothing. Nobody was even thinking about fucking Cat in the Hat.
No.
So they put some shit out. Everybody does it. This is right now. This is what we do. We're in a world where let's recreate something. Let's act like we're being pro-black or
the same shit. So the same shit with the Mr. Potato Head, son. Their fucking sales are going out the roof now because they were gonna make it gender neutral, so they were gonna stop saying Mr. Potato Head, right?
Now it's just Potato Head.
Son, they always have.
They canceled it. They're gonna still name it Mr. Potato Head.
That was stupid.
Listen, they always had Mr. Potato Head. They always had a female one.
Yes, they did.
A wig,
Mrs. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head.
Female wig with a mustache.
It was in Toy Story.
Fuck, anybody made that something?
That's right. It's in Toy Story. That's what he said. It's in Toy Story.
There's mad times I dressed that potato up like a woman and a man together. What the fuck are you talking about? Man, listen, we are focused, and this is what I want to go to. We are focused on. They are throwing all the bullshit ass change. I don't give a fuck about statues. I don't give a fuck about these books. I don't give a fuck about these cartoons. We always knew these cartoons. Man, go to G.I. Joe. Do the math behind X-Men.
Yeah.
And everything then. Let's just shut everything down. Cause do the knowledge behind X-Men. Do I have to break down X-Men? Who you think are the mutants? Who do you think are these creatures?
Because if you think about it, the X-Men are off of African folklore.
Yeah.
And listen, everything was racist. Popeye. The Jeffersons was racist, man. What the fuck? Even these black shows we had was
All in the Family.
Come on, man. Ban everything. Ban TV Land. Let's ban. Fuck it. Let's cancel TV Land. Like, come on, people.
But that was the point of All in the Family. You knew Archie Bunker was a bigot.
Man, listen, man. You knew George Jefferson was a racist. All right. So as growing up as
Which
children,
is funny because it was reverse racism, I guess, whatever. But it was still racism.
listen, due to knowledge, man. George Jefferson was racist, but he at the same time he was saying fuck the poor. Because he was up there.
Yeah, he was.
This is what I'm saying, man. All it was fucked up, and then you growing up and you thinking this shit is normal. We watched that. So imagine what this is what I'm saying, man. We are come on. If the government is smoke screening us with these bullshit. Knock down all the statues I've never seen in my life. I've never seen these 3%, maybe 1% of the people even walk by some of these statues. I get it. If that's what it is, that's what it is. But knocking down a statue that I've never seen in my fucking life means nothing to me. So what we gonna knock down up here? The Capitol, because that's where I'm at. Albany, right? I'm Albany Capitol. Like, what we knocking down? The statue? Come on, fuck the statue, man. I still don't even know what statues I walk by in none of these parks. I'm not reading nothing, man. I don't give a fuck about them green statues. Bronze shits. Now get the fuck out of here. Why does everybody doing?
That's what they prioritize. That's what they prioritize. That's
Man,
like,
that's why,
oh,
that's why I say
fuck
smoking.
these statues, man. I don't give a fuck about these. Y'all can keep those statues all y'all want. Like you said, I don't. How many of us really stopped at the fucking park and read who the fucking name was under that? They all look the fucking same to me anyway.
Listen, what I'm saying is they get us all the time, man. People get caught up in the smoke and mirrors and we forget, and then they slide shit right past you. There's bills.
They slide their little bills under the thing where it's like they're sending the hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions and billions of dollars to these countries that are really not getting to these countries.
Listen, all I know is it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, man. Everybody, I swear, man, y'all get this little taxes and this $1,400, and y'all do exactly what they want y'all to do. Spend it,
which go spend it, yeah.
Then y'all let's don't cry about nothing, man.
I'm not telling them not to spend it, but spend it on something that's gonna bring you some gain. That's gonna gain some value for you.
Everybody's saying it's free money. I know I heard many people say, if I had a couple of dollars, this is what I would do. And everybody always tell you that shit and always paint a nice little picture. And you be like, yeah, all right, cool. That sounds good. And you support it. And then as soon as they get this money, man, there's got 1,000 reasons why this shit got to go elsewhere. And then right after they spend it,
damn, I should have spent it.
Yo, you dig yourself a hole. You dig yourself a hole. All we do is dig ourselves a hole, man. They gave you some money before Trump left. They give you your taxes. They give you some money right when they open up all the cities. They give you all this money right before they open up full-blown states. What do you think everybody's doing, man? That's like keeping having a dog in the yard. Well, I'm not gonna say dog because this could get very ugly. That's like saying being cooped up in prison. I could use what I know best. Being cooped up in prison for 5 years and then getting free, and and you just got money in your pocket. And they say, go, have fun. Man, you ain't saving no money. Everything you told yourself in prison, gotta get my shit together, get a car. As soon as you get out, you're gonna get fly, you're looking for some chicks, you're gonna go hang out, you're getting drunk. Not
all that stupid shit.
But the large percent, and that's how they looking at it with all this money they're giving out. They are flooding people with money. And then they got this shit with the billionaires got to pay all this money. I ain't want to get into this shit, man. Whatever they doing.
So that's Warren Buffett's plan. You talking about Warren Buffett's plan, right?
Whoever plan it is for the billionaires to say
it is part one. That is his plan. Yeah, that's what they said is Buffett's plan. Yeah.
I mean, if that's good, then you gotta give them a little props. Because if I was a billionaire in my city and my country was in struggling, and I got more money than probably the country, I'll lend you a couple of dollars. I'll lend you a couple of dollars. You take three. I'm just saying that's how it's looking. Yo, let me get a loan. You think if I help bail the government out, I'm never going to jail. You talking about a favor? Be careful what y'all ask for, man. You let them 3 billionaires bail this shit out. You will have a chip. You will have a jib. We'll get
When we cash this in, y'all motherfuckers in trouble.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, think about these, man. If you really think about how they scheme, man, this shit is all, none of this shit is new, man. I'm telling everybody, go watch that JFK to 9/11 doc, man. The way these rich people, this 1% is running shit, man. Even if you don't want to believe the whole doc, you ain't gonna tell me the whole doc is a lot. That's it. That's all I got for anybody that want to go see it, look at it. You may not want to believe everything. You may want to think, you want to find 1,000 reasons to say the people that do these docs is retarded. Ain't that many retarded people saying the same shit in different ways, yo. I don't care what anybody want to say, yo. And that is the fucking Doc Cat in the Hat, motherfucker. Yo, son, let's get to some real.
Son.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, I got some shit. I got a lot of smoke I'm about to blow out.
Oh, son, I was about to go off on Texas.
Oh,
we can touch Texas. Like Texas who?
Texas on the fact that motherfucker said they ain't gonna wear no more masks.
Yeah,
it's not like Texas was wearing them in the first place.
They uplifting that ban.
Tennessee, they open them up, son. You bugging.
Texas is open. Texas and what was it? And Mississippi. Texas and Mississippi is full open. Louisiana's in the between. There's this meme, right? And it's like it's showing like two aliens and Sigourney Weaver in the so it goes Texas, Mississippi, and in the middle is Sigourney Weaver, and that's Louisiana.
They are opening up everything this summer, yo. They gave out way too much.
No, they're opening up now, so not this summer. Now, like next week, Texas will be open for business.
I'm saying
100%.
All right, and you're gonna see how many states follow. Son, this shit is over, man.
So what happens? So what happens? So okay. So, but now, what if it happens if it starts spiking up again?
Son, listen, this is when it comes to this deficit, and
we know this from firsthand. We know this shit ain't fake. We know this ain't fake.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is, when it comes to this money, these states is gonna do what they want, and it's our choice to go outside, man. They giving us free will, nigga. This ain't they opening the state is nothing. All right, cool, open the state. It's free will when you go outside without a mask, man. These people don't give a fuck. It's not this, man. Listen, if I see that everybody's just partying and don't give a fuck, why I'm gonna keep my shit closed? Why? Why am I gonna keep my shit closed if I see that everybody's traveling to wherever it's open at? Everybody's going wherever it's open at, then why am I gonna keep my state closed? Y'all don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Seen what the Colorado nigga said. If y'all can't fend for yourself, then what the fuck? That's how they think, son. They don't give a fuck. This is just reality now. People's looking at it for what, like, this is reality. They didn't care. This whole COVID shit, they never cared, man. This was a project. This was an experiment. Tuskegee. It was a quick experiment. They need to go back to the drawing board. It didn't work right. That's how I believe. I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm telling you, that's how I believe about this whole shit. So these states are going to open. New York will probably be the last. LA will probably be the last because they always the last. But everybody, watch, man. Watch. Florida, all them shits ain't going to follow. Like
okay, but again, so now then what happens if these numbers start jumping up again? So then who's held accountable for this shit?
I told you,
the governors?
I told you they ain't get a milli yet, man. They got plausible deniability.
Over 500,000.
They need all right. That's a lot. Look, that's a lot. Look, that's a lot to us, nigga. That ain't a lot to them. The ones that's playing chess. That ain't a lot, nigga. That ain't a lot. 500,000, please, man. Worldwide, like no. I'm talking
in the
just
U.S.
Here. Yeah, that's
in the U.S. 500,000. That's it.
Tuberculosis kills more people than that in a year. I'm dead ass. Google it.
That's right.
Tuberculosis kills more people in a year than this 5,000, man. This 500,000. They don't care. And when you start realizing that, then you gotta. They don't care.
The shit is okay. The shit is all right. There's people that tuberculosis kill 5. These are already people that were already sick that had tuberculosis for years, right?
I'm telling you,
we're talking about a virus now that is just coming and sweeping through. Just niggas get sick and end up in the fucking hospital and die.
All right, so do this.
I heard the doctor says that it wasn't a virus.
You could get TB and last some time.
Dude. I mean, Wise, do this. Just Google the numbers, though. I'm not talking about the actual cause and what it's doing and how long it's affected. Trust me, if they could have made COVID some TB shit, they would have did it that way. They thought it was a virus. It was something that these are viruses, man. They making these shits. They had one before this. It was renamed. They remake them. That's it. Listen, there's nothing new under the sun, bro. So this shit right here, 500,000 wasn't enough. 500,000 is nothing when you got billions of people. And you trying to kill off all the old people and whatever niggas you could kill off.
They patented that shit. They patented it. We patent something, we planned it. But I'm gonna be quiet. Just saying, they patent that shit.
Good evening, Serena.
Listen, I'm telling you, man, this shit wasn't nothing. They're gonna open these cities up. They're gonna party like it's 1999. That is it. That's all that's gonna happen when these cities open up. That's it. And whoever in whatever city is locked down, they're gonna fly over there because they released that too. Yeah. They open the travel thing, so you ain't even got a fucking quarantine. They are nigga, you don't open. It's open. So that means
exposed to viruses and bacteria every day.
Listen, man. Now you ain't got a quarantine. Now you ain't got a report. Now people is definitely not gonna. Man, I got the fever. That's it. And I ain't gonna tell you I'm sick if I don't want to lose my job. This is what we've been dealing with. These are all the fucked up people out there. Son, shit is son. Listen, either you're gonna get vaccinated or you're just gonna duck mad people. I don't know what you're gonna do, but son, they don't care, man. So that's why I said you just gotta fucking invest. You gotta make your own community, man. You gotta get your own gated community, man. You gotta buy some fucking land and build your own community. That's it. A bunch of people buy some land. That's it. Just group up. A bunch of people buy land, put houses there, and you be safe. You control your environment. But son, it's all about us, man. It's free will, man. Either we're gonna go and jump back into the world as soon as it opens, or you're not. And you're gonna have to cut off a lot of people when you see your friend in there jumping. Nigga, listen, just don't come to my crib. That's it. Like this is where you're gonna lose a lot of friends and loved ones and everything, man. Because some people don't give a fuck, man. This party shit is all. That's the only thing that keep them from going insane. When you ain't really trying to figure nothing out, you just want to party away so you could just stay not knowing. Can't get in trouble if you don't know. And be saying that you can't say that.
It's all political. All this shit is political. Because it's a Republican governor, and Biden's like, yo, for my first 100 days, just wear your mask.
Listen,
this nigga's like, fuck it, you ain't gotta wear a mask, and we opening everything. And listen, I'm agreeing with open up the businesses. Let small businesses, but y'all need to regulate like.
Dude, you can't open up the business if you don't open up the state. The couple of customers they're gonna get with the shit being locked down, the fear. See, this is what they're trying to eliminate now. They put fear in you. They did a test. They seen how it transpired, and now they gotta everybody gotta get their shit back to even wanting to be involved with that shit. But those are the people that actually care. Those are the people that actually care about the virus. But as we know, and as this video, there's a lot more people that don't give a fuck about the virus, man. And they don't care about and whoever's lost, they're gonna say is up. They got a nice saying, "Who died in battle" or whatever. There's some shit they say. Casualties of war. That's
casualties of war. Yeah. It's a casualty of war, so it affects them personally, and they're like, "Oh fuck."
You really think they care? That's what I'm.
That part.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The government,
Yeah.
when you get into those certain spots, man, sometimes you turn heartless. When you start seeing the power and knowing, just wishing you could be in that 1%. There's people that's dying in power to get to that 1%, just to hang with them niggas. So, son, man, listen, man, whatever. I'm rolling with whoever seen. If you got the backlash of Trump losing, so whatever states, whatever Republicans, whatever Democrats fuck with Trump, you're gonna feel their little anger through the moves they make. You just gotta watch the moves everybody make. That's what I said. People gotta pay attention to the actual climate, man. You're gonna know who the real Trump niggas was, because everybody backed off when it was live in public, but they ain't stopped fucking with the nigga. They say, yo, you just gotta lay in the cut right here, son, because you tripping, trying to get us all hot. We've been through this shit, man. Ain't nothing different from the street, man. These niggas is gangsters, man. Ain't nothing different from the street. Hey, yo, Trump, you wildin'. They're gonna do the same shit to Cuomo. Oh, Cuomo, you was talking shit to Trump. Wow, we got you, nigga. You wildin'. And they just like whoever they.
It's just funny. It's
everything.
funny, son. It's just funny. As soon as shit start fucking opening and shit start changing, and this chick comes and accused. This chick,
Right.
like,
Convenient, right?
No, it's just, but listen, it's called casualties of war, man. Everybody in the politic world, I'm telling you, 80. I posted this shit today.
That's what I mean. Convenient.
I believe that at least 98, 97. I'll do 97. 97% of politicians, entertainers, entertainment, any form, TV, sports, whatever, entertainment. 97% of these niggas could lead where could have somebody that charged them with sexual harassment. They teach you that shit at work, man. That shit is not the hardest thing to get accused of. That is very not. And then you got billionaires and athletes and actors that think, and people that's dying to get into that world. And then when you got the right people backing you and they say, yo, flip the switch on this nigga. Yeah, we're gonna say, but we're gonna come out and confess, man. We know the fucking movie business was nothing but that. They showed you that in Billie Holiday and all them shits, man. They doped up the actors, the entertainment. They set them up when they was done. They used them and abused them. That's what the entertainment world was, man. They showed you all the nasty shit that go on in entertainment and mad movies, and everybody kept thinking it was a movie. And everybody kept thinking, man, that's just a good. Who the fuck you think is that smart to create that kind of shit? They tell you real shit. There's real shit in every movie, man. These space movies, alien movies, everything, man. There's something to it.
It is. I told you about that video I watched called Dark something. A man came out and said all this stuff. He said that this happens. He said he watch it all the time. They show you movies. The truth.
I'm saying out of every movie they make, there's some truth to it. Yeah. Law and Order tells you mad stories that's sitting back, and they always say this is not based on something. Yeah. Nah, nigga, I've seen that movie before. I've seen that.
You hide sex in cartoons. That's crazy. He said all of it. Show it.
All I'm saying is,
it's true.
Everybody needs to understand, man. You got. They keep saying this. Everybody use all this uniting shit, uniting shit. They better really understand what they need to do, man. Because I'm telling you, I woke up this morning, looked at the news, turned on the news, and you know what was one of the head stories? How all the gun stores is selling out.
Yo, they said New York sold 1 million guns. 1 million.
I've been telling people to buy guns for a long time now on this podcast. Like, yo, stock your shit up, yo. I'm not saying that you got to be going out to start nothing. I'm just saying when you notice mad people buying guns, you may want to get a gun or 2 or 3 or a few.
5 or 6.
Yeah, just keep going. I mean, if they legal, you could treat it like you treat your fucking sneakers. Yo, buy them shits like you buy kicks. I'm waiting for the latest fucking AK to come out. Well, I'm waiting for the latest AR to come out. I can't wait for the new. Yo, son, you seen the 2025 AR? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Come on, man. I listen. I know what I realized. I had to come to accept. There will be some left behind, yo.
Yes.
When shit, if shit hits the fan, there will be those that you have to not even hesitate and just keep running forward. You can't even turn back to help.
Some people are liabilities.
I'm just saying, yo, that's the news, nigga. Upstate news. This is upstate New York, nigga. I'm gonna tell you where this news is at. Upstate New York. New York sold 1 million guns. And then the year ain't even over. Are you shitting me, man? Listen, I'm done with that. I just don't know, man.
They said the Supreme Court was going to try to decide if they would be allowed to send enforcement in our houses to take our weapons. I was like, and they said that before that this came out. So I was like, what are you doing? You're selling them, but you're talking about possibly passing a law to come in our home. So that means you'd have to go in everybody's house.
It's called armed robbery, nigga. It's called. It's called
you getting shot if you coming into my property.
It's called refund. They coming to refund your shit and not give you your money.
It's called you getting shot if you coming on my property.
Listen, nigga, if I got land, man, my shit ain't gonna be on my property, in my property. That shit gonna be under the property. Like you're gonna have to come with some kind of special. I ain't got nothing in this house. Yo,
I'll share something with y'all real quick.
Go ahead. What she said?
As long as I'll wait till you're done. I just wanted to share something with you guys for a minute.
Go ahead.
Okay. Tell me what you guys think. Like honestly. So they passed they passed a law in Alabama, one of them, but they're saying basically like how like this whole transgender thing is going on, and like if they're a certain age, they can get like.
First of all, you started with Alabama. You started with Alabama, so whatever the fuck they do in Alabama is some country shit anyway.
Let me finish. Let me finish first because they're talking about moving it along, but I see the screwed up part of this all, and I'm just trying to figure out, and everybody else is entertaining it. But kids from age, she was pretty young, but up to 19, no matter what, you go to jail or get fined if you help them in any form of medical. Like you can't even counsel a kid about possibly what if they're confused about being a transgender or becoming a transgender, right? They said no medical care across the board. So it can be like if they're hurt. So you're telling me like, what if they're suffering, but it has nothing to do with the transgender part? Don't help them. Okay, so now you're telling them, fuck, you can't finish your reassignment because we've cut that off. So the kid's like, oh, they get depressed. Suicide is at a motherfucker right now. I was talking, another reason why I was up, that's because I just couldn't believe the numbers that I was still receiving. So that's going to cause suicide, right? You can't even counsel the motherfuckers. Then on top of that, they said in the schools are accountable for, so basically why I say you have a son and I feel he little fruity tooty, right? They feel deemed to call you and tell you, yeah, your son, he's doesn't seem to match up with his sex, basically. So the schools now have to report to the parent, call him up and say, basically your son's gay, because not everybody wants to be a transgender. You would have to come out and tell somebody that. So maybe he's just gay. Now you outed this person, and now you have to go call. So you have to call a parent. That means you have to this is documented, and now this kid is outed just because you don't have to say shit. You might be walking funny, or that person think like he's gay.
Again,
but
again,
we're talking about. Start with
an We're if it is Alabama, we're talking about Alabama here. We're talking about Alabama here, where football is right above God in fucking Alabama. So that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, but they're entertaining it.
Listen, again, Again,
That's the first thing
we're
it makes
talking
you
all
think.
about
Though.
Alabama here.
That's the first thing. It don't make you think about
There's
the
certain
kids.
states that just don't surprise me.
It just makes I'm thinking about the kids. Though. That's fucked up. That's gonna be more hate crimes. You can beat somebody out. They transgender. I was really bothered by that because some people got family in like Alabama and shit like that. That's a kid.
I even have family in Alabama.
Yeah, so
but
I'm saying. I'm just trying to see how people are conditioned to accept things
it's just
now. Like, do we
what
accept
made
it?
them move to Alabama? I couldn't tell you.
We got to care at some point. I don't just give it the old political. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah, they do what people treat us how we allow them to treat it. I'm just trying to figure out when motherfuckers is gonna get tired. There's way more of us than them. Like, are y'all ready yet? No, not okay, cool. Like, when we just gonna say enough's enough? That's what I'm just trying to figure out people's receptors when it comes to all of this bullshit. I'm tired. Literally, you saw.
No shit. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but since you did bring it up,
just saying.
I should play a little snippet of the video.
What?
But I ain't gonna do you dirty like that. But that shit was funny.
Y'all can carry on. I'm good.
Yeah. So, oh man, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week.
That was low. That was low. Hi, Sace, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
He ain't shit, huh, Sace?
Who's she talking about? Why?
She talking about me. She talking about me laughing her ass for falling asleep fucking in the middle of a lie. Son, I'm gonna blast you now. Fuck it. So this morning, I get up ready to go to work, right? And I get on Facebook and I get on Coast to Coast Power Hour, and I see someone is going live, and I support my peoples. And I'm thinking this person is just taking a break because I don't see nobody on the screen. But then I take a real close look, and said person is on the screen. But they're just asleep.
No, hold on. Look, she's like this. She's like this, son. all you saw.
I'm like, so yeah, and because of the way her couch is and what she had on, she kind of blended in. She kind of blended in. So that's why at first I didn't realize she wasn't there. I just thought somebody was on break or whatever, and they left it open. And then, like I said, I look a close look, and she fucking sleeping.
Yo, no, son. You know what was the killer?
That's when I saw it.
For me, was the whole right after she put her hair in her mouth.
Yeah. We didn't even we didn't even bring that up, son.
Right after she put the hair in her mouth, it was just like, I'm out.
Fast forward in the video. Hold on. We're fast forward in the video. Go ahead.
Let me do this. So
do what? You too?
Hold on. I saw you.
I shouldn't be surprised. I know this. I know you ain't gonna play it, are you? You're stupid.
You had to get the example.
You had to get your hair together. You had to get your hair together.
Wow. Yo, listen, so you was live, so sharing the live that we saw. Yo, so she was sitting there, and son, you could see that it was tired. It was super early. You see the sun shining in. She probably was out there is a little earlier than I am. So if I woke
up, nigga, it wasn't super early, son. It was late. It was late.
Yeah, it was like
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock this morning, son.
She had her lights
on. Her lights was on.
She like this. He's talking, and then she just went like this. Yo, that was say. Remember when Wise? Say,
Wise.
Son, this shit right here, but this is live. She just dropped out on the live. She took a break from talking, just went like
Son.
this.
Yeah, it's not like with me. Is when I fall asleep, I'm quiet already falling asleep. She was just talking, son, just talking. Put her hair in her mouth, sat back, and it was over, son. And as you fast forward it, son, little by little, you see her go like this. Little by little, son. So she ends up coming up from the thing, and little by little, you just see her. We're fast forwarding, and you just see her keep going until she's straight on the side, and I'm just dying, son.
Wise was like, yo, I text. Wise was like, yo, I text her, but she.
Did you not see me?
Yo, I text her, I called, I said, yo. Son, and the shit is, it played for 2 hours, 8 minutes, right? She fell asleep. She fell asleep at 28 minutes. At 28 minutes, exactly. At 28 minutes, you fast forward to 28 minutes, that's when she fell asleep. So the next hour and 40 minutes, she was on video sleep.
They just watched the lean side. So I told you, they gotta take breaks, man. They overworked. They overworked, man.
Take a fucking nap.
Yeah, you just gotta be just for the people to know. We joking
this morning and I went to sleep
on her, but she's just overworked. Like, don't get it twisted, audience.
It's just freaking like this COVID. It's like when you're used to having a schedule and you got a job, you go to work, and you have this life going on, and then when COVID came, I was like, sleep. I can do that whenever I want. Bedtime. What's the bedtime? I gotta do shit. Really, I really don't do what I want. I don't really like that shit, but that's how it operates for me. And then I get bored. Like this can't go on forever. I mean, what keeps me going is the show and all this. But if it wasn't for this, I'd be fucked because I need purpose. Like, you know, you give me a week off and I'm good. I don't need no more time off. So this shit here was just like,
nah, why? Don't do that, son.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Are you gonna play it?
No, you know he's not. He not gonna play it.
They gotta figure it out. That's good.
Like
hold on, let me
don't care.
young lady.
Why is gonna blast?
Nobody still.
Young lady.
I can laugh at my. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. Real talk. Fuck all the bullshit, because this is a community, and I love all my brothers. I love you too. You need to move.
He said you need to move, like, out of that state.
Yeah.
He said you need to move closer to us.
Yeah. Move on this side of the states.
You know something I don't know? I'm gonna find out. Why'd you say that? You know something I don't know?
I really don't, but at the same time, I feel as though, like, and it's just for me seeing, you know what I'm saying, especially after what I seen today. No,
I was in my house.
No, it's fine, Brandy. It's fine. But listen, none of us, and everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody can attest to this, that nobody does anything alone. And I feel like you're alone, you know, and it's stagnating your progress. You understand? And you passing out on a live says a lot. You understand? And it's nothing but love between all of us. So decide that shit, because you over there in San Diego, it's not conducive to your mental, emotional fucking health. You know what I'm saying? And we got shit going on and you with it. So make it fucking happen. I feel. And I just met you. Like I said, I love you. But like I said, like, you need, I don't know what kind of support group you had where you're at. But right now you're not being supported other than, huh?
I'm not, really not. Instead of that, actually, ever since the isolation, I've been like not connected with people because everybody's doing their thing, and so I feel like out here, it's like I don't have anybody anymore, just like that. Because everybody's like, you know what I mean? So, and before that was my mom; she passed away, you know, and everything. So it's kind of like now everybody's just like, and I try to connect like my uncles and stuff. Created this group, and I'm just like, my sister, she's doing her thing or her dude, and I said, but what am I? Like, where's my support? Like, where? to be honest with you, I don't want to say this, but sometimes I feel like if something really crazy happened, how would anybody know? See what I'm
And this
saying?
is why you need to be around other people, meaning it ain't nothing wrong with creating your own family. Nothing wrong with that. You can lead them over there. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing that you got common with family is blood. That's it. And sometimes that don't mean shit.
Nope. Apparently
You
not.
understand? I get love from fucking not just per se strangers, but I get more love from people that are not my blood than my blood. Unless it's one of my sisters or my brother, but as far as cousins and uncles and all that, nah. Even my sisters and brothers, like we're close, but like we've always been the way we are right now. You know what I'm saying? So we could. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, that shit is just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I go see people, you know what I'm saying? And for the people that come see me, those are the people that I continue to show my presence with. You understand?
Yeah.
So like really, really look into that, young lady.
I've
Like
been thinking
getting
about
on.
it. I feel like you guys are my family. Like I see you guys more than I see anybody. Like I'm with
Okay.
you guys. If not, I'm with
So get
nobody.
on the right side of that family so we can all help each other. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. What you trying to do? Make me cry now too?
That was a hallmark moment.
No, no,
Listen,
no. Yo, what said that was a hallmark
yo,
moment.
listen. That's
You
just
think I'm about to stole my show?
listen. B is the rawest, yo. This is why I love this nigga, yo. This nigga, you never know when he just gonna come out and start and just change the mood and everything. Like he had that shit. I was feeling feeling like that.
He been holding that in since earlier today, son. He's been holding that in. He's been wanting to
I
tell that
have,
since earlier today.
I
Son.
have.
Listen,
Ever since he showed me that video.
yo, we did talk. Listen, we did. Honestly, we were talking about you and the distance,
And
just,
it wasn't bad. What he's getting ready to say is what we talked about. It was nothing demeaning, nothing like that. It was all positive.
No, it's all
Yo,
about
nigga,
family. This
listen,
is again,
we understand.
everybody here we treat everybody here fam. Everybody here is fam,
Hey,
son.
I don't gotta go into all that detail. I don't talk bad about people like that. Yo, so we were talking like, yo, at some point we're gonna have to sit back in the back studio or whatever and just kick it with you about that. I didn't know he was gonna put you on blast like on a live. But I didn't know that.
I know, because I don't like. I guess I don't want to know.
I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know
that was gonna be tomorrow or something.
Look, I didn't know it was burning inside him to bring it out on the live. But hey, why not? Shit. At least the people know this is how we giving it up. Like this is not. That was authentic right there because we talked about it, but I definitely didn't have that on my list of shit that I was gonna bring up.
And it wasn't on my list to talk about it either.
Look, but in all seriousness, what he's saying, I endorse. Right? I co-sign. I endorse. Yeah, this is what it is. We talked about it.
So basically, it was dudes like, if you need help coming to the East Coast, we got support over here.
That's right. And I'm gonna say, and while you're thinking about it, your first step.
All right, cut your camera off because I can't do the crying right now.
No, that's not. I like to see that. Listen, these niggas not gonna do it, but I'll cry in a minute.
Nah, but seriously,
I've been crying all week, so.
I've been hurt.
I've been crying all week, son. I'm saying. So
I've been hurt.
I've been hurt deeply. I had real deep.
So I ain't gonna lie. So I had to make the video, so I cried when I was making that video, son.
Oh yeah, that would have been tough. See, that right there, I can't even. I'm not saying it's wrong. Something wrong with crying. Whoa, I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm just saying that I just, for some reason, I hurt mentally more than I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't cry. There'll be a tear. It won't be a fucking. I haven't got the stream yet. I haven't. I tried at my nephew's funeral, but I was more angry. So it didn't work. I didn't like nobody from that state.
Well, I'm not them. I shed them frequently.
Nah, listen, we already know who the sentimental dudes is. This is what balances us out.
Uh-huh.
He's
Me and King
touch what
Stace
they
is a little rough. Me and King Stace a little rough, and you and Wise.
I'm sensitive. Fuck out of here.
Listen,
I
okay.
ain't. I'm not. I don't care about saying that.
I didn't even say sensitive. I said
No, but
you-
I'm keeping it 100 with myself.
that's
You
not.
don't understand? No, for me. Listen, I'm 47. I can give two shits what people think about me.
I'm talking about. This is the
tell
new
him.
word.
Please.
This is the new word. This is what me. This is what I'm trying.
Yeah.
Fuck. There's no sensitive. It's just your gentle
No,
people feelings.
it's being in touch with yourself.
Human. You human.
I'm gentle with people feelings. I just don't cry.
Yeah.
Crying makes me angry, and then angry makes me because I get angry as I don't. That causes more problems. It's not about me. So why am I want to rile myself up?
Listen, I cry. I don't give a fuck.
I walk away.
That's right. Well,
I don't give a fuck. I cry.
I just
Yeah.
get
and
angry.
What's that?
and this to me was it was just something. Like I said, man, I've known him. I've not known the time, not having him in my life.
mhm.
Like I've known him all my fucking life, son. Literally, son. He's known all of us. Like basically, he's known all of us. Like all of
Yeah,
us. He's
I
known
mean,
all of us.
He
all
known
our
me since
lives.
I was yeah.
Yeah, he
All
definitely knows Hyman. He definitely knows Hyman since Hyman was. I mean, King Sace since King Sace was born.
Going, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hold on. Who
Like,
Hyman?
I fucked up. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it.
Because I remember the name Hyman.
let's about your cousin,
Anyway, go ahead.
nigga.
Go ahead. I'm rolling up. Go ahead.
Yo,
I'm good.
Listen,
Y'all funny.
the crazy shit is the first day when you first told me about before he actually passed, I was like, oh shit. Son, the next day when I found out, son, that night, son, I thought about there was memories I forgot about.
Mm.
That like I mean I couldn't have forgot about it because it was there. But like that's how long ago these memories was, man, with this nigga in it.
Huh.
Like this, he was in it. Yo, B, I tell you not. I was trying to describe it to Wise. Son, he was like that. He probably is probably the realest nigga I know. Because despite everything that was going on in the hood, he stood him, and niggas respected it. He advised niggas. Niggas cried on his shoulders. Niggas, he always gave you it was never a bias. Like I never got a bias. Oh, because I'm family, or because I this, or because of that. Like whatever he was telling you straight up. And whether you want to hear it or not, you ain't want to. You could walk away, be like, man, fuck this nigga. This nigga don't know what he's talking about. You can say whatever you want, but if you let him speak to you, you was getting that. You was just getting 100.
There you go. That's right.
He was 100 before 100 was even a thing.
Okay. So he was so Angels was thorough.
Man, yeah, it was just as a human, like fuck the thorough.
Yeah, no. That's what I call thorough.
I'm saying thorough. He was just thorough with whoever. Like me and him kicked it a couple of times, even when I was doing dumb shit, and he pulled me up. Like he used to pull me up. There were times he pulled me up when I used to hang on New Jersey all day, thinking I was the shit. Like he didn't give a fuck, and I know who he was, so it wasn't like I could be like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? Like, nah, I gotta respect this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just man. You respect the chain of command. That's something that there's is extinct now.
It's non-existent now, brother.
Whether he was making money or whatever, that he was a chain he was one of them chains in the command that if he pulled me up, I had to and there ain't a lot of people that could do that shit to me. So that was like the 4th of July's. He had mad. I used to always beg him for a fucking copy of one of those 4th of July's on me. because he used to record all the
Stay
shit.
with the videos. He used to stay with the
Yeah,
videos
man,
and all that shit.
that's the only beef we had. That was the only beef we had. He was not sending me. He was like, man, these DVDs is not good. These VCR shits is not going nowhere. I used to beg him for them shits all the time. As soon as I got onto social media and me and him became friends, I was like, yo, send me some of the videos. I was telling people about how we used to do it in the hood. And man, listen, just give me one of them shits.
Them shits was always 1,000.
Hmm.
Word of mother. Anytime somebody in that area, especially on new lots, that shit was always spectacular. Fuck out of here.
Son, listen, for a nigga, that's what I said. There's
Word up.
some things in life that you could like, man. We had it good as kids, man, in the hood, man.
Yo, listen,
Yeah,
it's
man.
nothing like it now.
Them niggas took care. They took care of the neighborhood as but they were still cheap. We got underpaid, but they still they were doing us like the government, but they took care of the hood, son. That's a rare experience that a lot of people will never get to endure again unless we fix it. Like
Yeah.
they took care of the hood, man. Even when they was doing wrong, man. That shit don't go on now like it's supposed to. Like really took care of the hood, man.
Nah.
But
The people
it ain't about just the block though. But Angel was those are my memories. 'Cause I got pulled up a couple of times, man. That people wouldn't even know that I got pulled up.
I got quite a few of them, man. I just gotta say, Corona was one of my better experiences.
Oh yeah, I never made it there. Damn, I never made
like,
it.
you know, he was just an honest to good person, man. Like I don't think I've ever seen him beef with anybody. Like, but I've seen him mad. But I've never seen him really
Never
beef. Like
never.
Yeah,
Never. That's what I'm saying, man. How you go through the fucking hood like that? Never got a beef, son. I don't even think nobody even thought to even say anything to him. I think he had a good spirit, man. That shit probably just kept shit away from him, man. Like he had the perfect name, yo. If you want to think about it, he had the perfect name, nigga. That nigga had no drama, nothing. I never even somebody raised their voice to him. Nothing. That is fucking rare, son. Like when you think about it, son, in East New York, on the block, live, son, never altercation. Man, I had altercations by accident.
Word of mother by accident. Wrong place, wrong time. Ain't got nothing to do with shit.
This nigga never came to nobody and said, yo, somebody stepped to me. Nothing. Not even when the family was at the highest. When the block was at the highest. Like you just wasn't coming on that block. He never went out anywhere and came back and said, yo, I had an issue.
And that's hard.
This is what I'm saying, man. That shit is, man, he had the perfect name. And now when you think about it. Rest in peace, man. Angel. Dead ass.
SRP.
That's crazy. I told you I didn't want to cry, man. Y'all getting me upset.
Go ahead. Be in touch with Justin.
You know,
Okay, hold up. On another note,
I want to explain something first.
Go
I
ahead.
don't cry. I get upset. When I get upset, it's because of the distance that we don't get to see as often. Like it's just like this. Like I got like to make my thing is to make a conscious effort to bounce and just go chill with family. Like just bounce. Don't matter. Just gotta be like you don't get to see people often, man. And that shit, when good people die or pass away, like I lost mad people when I was in prison. Like, and I can't, that shit sucks. So I don't get mad. I get mad at myself. So I won't cry, just get upset. I'll drink. And then if somebody fuck with me, then I got a reason. See, the shit all goes downhill from there. So, but nah, it's fucked up, man. I'm all fucked. I'm healing. I'm trying to find a new therapist. Calm down. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Say, so I'm gonna do another video. What do you think? Yeah,
That sounds good to me.
too soon? Like too soon? I'll put myself in it. I'll fall asleep. Yeah, that's great.
All right,
You
I'm
saw
done.
it too, sis?
I'm done. Y'all got me mad, yo. I got nothing else to say, yo. Guess we gonna talk about something. This dead silence here just making me.
I
think.
got something for you. I want to read something. It was the bill.
All right,
The
go
bill
ahead.
I was telling y'all about. Now, this is called, it's to require national economic security strategy and for other purposes. In the Senate of the United States, bunch of people, and then it says this same thing. It says, be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America and Congress assembled. Short title, the act. This act may be cited as the name National Economic Security Strategy Act, and it's called NESA. In the sense of Congress that the national security of the United States depends in large part on a vibrant, growing, secure United States economy. The United States confronts more international economic competition and threats today than any time in the nation's history. A failure in the United States to compete economically will undermine the prosperity and security of the people of the United States. The United States is stronger when the national security strategy integrates economic tools in the service of foreign policy objectives. It is in the national security and economic interests of the United States, A, to promote free, fair, and reciprocal economic relationships between the United States and foreign individuals and entities. To promote, protect the United States innovation base, including the defense industrial base, meaning defense security. To ensure that the United States leads in research, technology, and innovation, something that we do not do. To counter anti-competitive economic behavior policies and strategies by foreign individuals and entities, to promote environmental stewardship, and to ensure workers and families in the United States have the opportunity to thrive with competitive wages and are not unfairly disadvantaged. The federal government has a limited but important role in facilitating the ability of the United States to compete successfully in the international economic competition described in paragraph 2 and whatever. The federal government should periodically produce a national economic security strategy to ensure federal policies, statutes, regulations, procedures, data gathering, and assessment practices are optimally designed and implemented to facilitate the competitiveness, prosperity, and security of the United States. Maximally advance economic opportunity for present and future generations of the United States. And now this is section C of what I'm talking about. A national economic security strategy. Initial strategy. No later than 180 days after the date of the enactment of this act, the President, in coordination with the National Security Council of the National Economic Council and the heads of other relevant federal agencies, shall submit to the appropriate congressional committees a report setting forth a national economic security strategy of the United States to support the national security strategy, meaning that they have, like, it's a bunch of federal agencies that every day, or however however what you call it, they supposed to put forth a strategy. So, and then subsequent strategies beginning in 2021, the president, in coordination with the National Security Council and National Economic Council and the heads of other relevant federal agencies, shall submit to the appropriate congressional committees a national economic security strategy. A, in any year in which a new president is inaugurated, no later than October 1st of that year, and in any other year, no later than 90 days after the transmission to Congress in that year of the National Security Strategy. Part B is elements. Each report required by subsection shall set forth a national economic security strategy, meaning, to me, every federal agency is going to be doing this. And then they're going to create some new ones. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, an assessment of the global competitive
Reading that shit?
position. Huh?
You reading? I don't want to hear the whole bill. Break the shit down. I don't want to hear that. You reading word for word.
Okay. Pretty much, ladies and gentlemen and young lady, is when they talk about that generational wealth is coming, this is when it's coming. Because like he said, I shouldn't have read the whole thing. I'm gonna give you the history of it. When this first happened, Clinton was president, like I told Pancho. And then whatever happened, it was supposed to be implemented at 10 o'clock, September 11th, 2001. But they didn't implement it, obviously, for obvious reasons. And it's been on the back burner through the wars, you know what I'm saying, since Clinton. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else put it forth. And then I guess it's been talked about because also one of the other things is in 2001, because this got put in together in 1999, another kind of currency. And it's happening now with this crypto shit. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, pretty much every government in the world is trying to get into how to create their own digital currency. And that's what's happening. And not just that, and when they did this, the people that started it, the World Trade Center, it was already $13 trillion worth of what they were talking about in that building. And they lost it all. I did my research, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all truths. So now it's been on the back burner, front burner, back burner, front burner. But I guess now it's on the front burner now. And it's getting ready to come to pass, like you said, by October 1st. You know what I'm saying? And again, they talking about getting rid of debt because that's what's holding us back. This debt that this country owes, because that's what's keeping us in inflation and recession, because we got mad debt. You know what I'm saying? And then one tax for everybody, not all these taxes, just one federal tax. And then they also was just like we was talking about earlier, they saying that they're trying to, but who knows if they're gonna push it, because you know how these rich people are about these billionaires paying their percentage. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all know it or not, Jeff Bezos don't pay no fucking taxes. And he's all in the United States infrastructure through the mail and some of the contracts that he get. You know what I'm saying? He don't pay no taxes at all. Dead ass. And he got shit zipping through the mail like on a regular, obviously through Amazon. But he don't pay no taxes. But he got to pay the most because he the richest. If they put this in the bill, like I told Trey, he gonna have to pay like $5.9 billion in taxes. And they don't want to pay that. But at the same time, that shit is not even denting these motherfuckers because they worth over 100. Dead ass. And you're gonna get that back that day. Before the year's out, you're gonna get back what the fuck you just gave the government. Especially now.
Listen, I listen. I don't know, yo. Like I'm done with. I've told you, man. I'm done with. I don't even care that goes on when it comes to this government and the shit that they say they're gonna do or they got planned. I care less, man. I already got my own. I got a mission that I'm on, man, and I don't. They not on my radar, yo. I don't give a fuck that. Nobody. That's why the rich always was fighting against taxes.
Yeah.
That shit is something that they bring up. It sounds good. You think they fighting for you, man. That shit is not gonna pass.
Who on here got who on here got HBO Max? Nobody? You do? Watch the Knicks, Sace and Wise. the TV show The Nick is loosely based on history, but they get like some of the shit they be talking about and they be dealing with as far as back then before we became, because it's in New York. Watch it, yo. And like I said, it's loosely based off of history. Some of the characters are again true characters, but loosely based off of some other shit. But yo, this shit is crazy to watch this shit and they deal with politics and to know like back then, because I did my reading like on Tammany Hall, the politicians in New York back then. If you watch Gangs of New York, it gets into it too. But yo, these motherfuckers was like, then these is politicians, super extorting businessmen. You know what I'm saying? If you want it done right,
Ice Black, what's up?
pay this right here. We want a little percentage off of this. And it's still going on today. That's why I don't trust no fucking politicians. I don't believe in nothing that they say they want, because everything they tell you they're gonna do, once they get elected, it's like this: suck my dick or lick my ass. You're not getting shit.
Pretty
That
much.
ass.
Hey, listen, I listen, man. Why I hate the listen, I'm done with the politics, man.
I am too.
There's a couple of things I'm done with, man. Because yeah, if you think about it, it's just gonna keep getting you mad.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
the more you learn, you get mad. Like if you really learning about shit, the more you learn, you get upset. Everything get you upset. Now you gotta figure out, instead of getting upset and doing something stupid, or being one of them people that get upset and they want to expect some type of, yo, you owe me this and all this stuff and reprimands and or whatever the fuck they call that shit.
Reparations.
Yeah, well, listen, man. They give you what they're gonna give you, man. They're gonna talk.
And that's why
I don't want shit. I don't want nothing. Leave me alone. That's all I want. Just leave me alone. As long as I ain't doing nothing to fucking piss you off, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want nothing from you. I'm working
Yeah, why
hard.
can't they do that?
We working hard to get our own shit, and then just leave me alone. I'm gonna go find a nice little spot somewhere, and I'm gonna mind my business and move and do what I do. And that's it.
I like
I
that.
government. I expect the shit, but I ain't gonna lie. This free money that they about to give me, man, am I putting a lot of this shit in stocks. Like this is the generational wealth they was talking about. When you figure out how to manipulate all this money they give you, man. Look how many screens is up. It's 5 different screens here. Everybody's on the same mission. Everybody's putting in the same energy. That's it. Now you giving us free money, and we already all in with everything that we trying to do. Just keep giving it to me. That's it. And I ain't got no time for handouts, man. I don't give a fuck about nothing else, man. Just build your own community. Niggas think I'm joking. The fucking stores is running out of guns. Stop talking to me. If you ain't a part of these people that's buying all these guns, man. Stop talking tough to me. Stop talking anything to anybody I fuck with, man. I've been telling everybody for like fucking a year, yo. Go to, if you ain't got a man, God knows how many guns I would have had by now if I didn't have a fucking felon. Please, I've been telling everybody since this whole shit started, all the cops killings and everything. What are you doing? Everybody got fucking cameras and phones, but nobody got guns. Like, stop talking to me, man. This is my introduction to the summer when it get hot and people just stop talking to me. Conversations is different. I ain't balling, but motherfucker, I'm on a totally different path, and we are on a totally different path. And if you don't respect it, then just stop talking to me, man. I don't want to hear shit from nobody about none of this shit. I don't care about the government, none of this shit. What are we gonna do? I've been saying that shit. I got podcast title. What we gonna do? Listen, man. I did what I could for the last year and a half, and I'm gonna keep enlightening people on just what we doing and how we doing it, and hopefully somebody just learn from something or take something and be real serious with it. The stock shit, get into it. This real estate shit, get into it. When I say real estate, stop thinking houses, man. That's it. Everybody's balling. Everybody's doing something. There's a lot of acres, man. That's for grabs. Throw a couple of complexes on that shit, and you take care of the peoples, man. That's how you help people get on, man. Give them a break.
And educate kids and tell them how to become owners and own shit and shit like that. Not working.
You know,
I was talking to my son the other day.
This is
He
one.
doesn't want to own shit. You should have heard what he said.
Shice Black, I get what you're saying, brother. I'm
This
okay. I'm okay.
this is one of my favorite quotes, and I the first time I read it, I think I was like 23 to 25. No, I was like, I was like 23 years old when I first read this because it was on somebody's board. It's an Eleanor Roosevelt quote, and it says, "Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people." Now, if you don't know what that means,
Don't break
but
it down. Whoa. We don't
I'm
give
a,
up. Let
what you.
Let it
I'll
marinate.
break it down.
No, just let it marinate.
Yeah,
Sometimes
okay. I don't,
Right.
but that's why I love what we're doing. I read that because that's what I love what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the mornings when we get into pre-production and we kick it. You know what I'm saying? And we discuss certain things and come up with more than likely solutions to some of the shit that we got going on, and also discuss again our ideas, what we would like to see in the future. You know what I'm saying? And go moving forward, not the future, but moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So like, and it's helped me, you know what I'm saying, and deal with, certain things, knowing that what I'm doing is for something. You know what I'm saying? It's not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really, really do something with what I'm doing. Cause a lot of people, they do things without not only not doing their due diligence, you know what I'm saying, as far as research and everything, but they'll just like open up like mad doors to nothing just by speaking. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. People like things like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to fucking deal with that. I want to deal with what I'm dealing with right now. Solutions and ideas, to make our situation better.
Meadow solutions,
And I'm gonna go
conversation.
smoke on that one. I'm gonna smoke
That's a
some weed.
solution. Kidding.
Yeah, it is a big salute. That's what I'm gonna smoke.
this nigga said I'm going to smoke on that one. Listen, I don't know. What's up, Sace? I really don't give a fuck about much right now, yo. This is the second quarter is about to begin, nigga. I'm focused. I don't know. I'm looking at everything in quarters now. It helps. All you gotta do is make it through your quarter.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to plan for mad. This is a second quarter now. The second quarter is gonna look crazy. I seen it. Yo, the second quarter is gonna look crazy, son. I'm telling you, man. I got a strong feeling, yo. Second quarter is gonna be when we at halftime. We're gonna discuss this again. It's gonna be different.
Son, I just picked up another affiliate.
That's what's up.
It's gonna look different, son. I'm telling you. Other than that, man, that was it. I didn't really have much. I knew we was gonna talk about Angel and that shit. And once it happened, now I don't even talking about that wasn't. It's like I'm done. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say, yo. You want to whoever got something to get off their chest, good. But I don't have nothing, man. Peace.
Well, if that's it, hold on then. So
Final words. Let me see. Final words. We no longer doing this shit on Facebook or anything. If anybody didn't notice, and you do know somebody that asks a question, this shit is strictly YouTube, and we will be doing special episodes that's going on the Patreon page, which normally Wise will have strolling at the bottom here, but I'll make sure. I think I put in the show. I'll put in the show. I'll re-edit the show notes if I didn't. Anything else? Anybody want to say? That's it.
That's
All right, guys, take off. You the producer.
Oh,
Peace.
take off. Oh, I'm not. Yeah. All right. So this is what we're gonna leave it with right here.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know, we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond. And that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn. And that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride. Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about